Okay. Ow, hold on. I don't know why I always try this with two arms. And hold on a second. Damn it. I'm not doing this again. But my back itches and I can only scratch with one arm. Okay, so here's how it happened. Sorry there's so much movement. I don't want to say I'd given up on guys because I hadn't. But within the last couple of days, I had been like, I don't care if I ever meet anybody again. Like, I really don't care. Like, I have zero hope that, but I also knew I was going to meet somebody special. And I'm not saying that this is that guy. This is an indication that a guy exists, okay? So, yesterday I was with Chris and I was like, we went to get some sandwiches, and as I was like getting a refill on my drink, there was this guy standing next to me, and I was like, I'm feeling kind of flirty. And so then I looked at my horoscope and noticed that Venus shifts today, and it was going to be in like my romantic sector, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I was bawling ass. Like, I don't know if you saw any other of my messages today, but I went to the public defender. I dealt with the Red Cross. I made 2 doctor's appointments, and that may not seem like a lot, but I've been so exhausted that like feeding myself is a chore. You know what I mean? Just thinking about it is exhausting. So I was super proud of myself, okay? So I'm sitting outside and my housemate Karen is watering the grass, and like she comes over to me and she goes, oh my gosh, Dandelion, there's like a Greek god upstairs. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, he's really cute. He looks like a surfer. So I step out of my chair and I look up and I see him, and he's cute. And I don't know how the conversation started, but we kind of started talking and Karen took off. And I stayed at the bottom of the stairs because he hadn't impressed me enough to put forth any effort into walking up. But then he started to say some stuff and I was like, okay. So I would take like 2 steps up. And then he asked me about he has seen me smudging and cleansing the space across the street like a couple of nights earlier. And he was asking me about the pentagrams that I've been making. So I was just explaining to him a lot, you know, about all of that. But he was responding like he kind of got it. And so the more he revealed, I would take 2 steps up the staircase. So he starts telling me about how I asked him how long he was going to be staying in Hawaii, and he was like, funny thing, I just got a job here, but I don't know if I'm going to take it, because he has this friend in California who grows, but he likes going between Hawaii, California, France, where I think he's from, and Washington. And so I take 2 more steps up because I'm like, dude, you're like saying every buzzword in my vocabulary. So we were talking more about the smudging, and I was telling him my intention in cleansing the energy and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And he says, hold on a second, I have something for you. And this guy was just blowing my mind left and right, which is really, really, really rare. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not surprised easily. Like, I pretty much can figure out this shit. I want to show you what he brought me, okay? Okay, so my hand is still a little bit hurt, so bear with me, okay? This is gonna be like really kind of weird. He brings me this little cardboard case, and I look inside. Can you see that? It's so beautiful. It's from his friend that he helps in Southern California, who grows sage and he makes essential oils, and he grows plants. Okay. Look at this. Do you see the colors in the twine? I mean, this is like a chakra gold mine. Can you see it? I mean, is this not the most thoughtful thing you've ever seen? I would take this over a 10-carat diamond. Is this not beautiful? I think I'm gonna put it in the special place with Olive. Here's the only thing, and no offense, but I have this tendency that if I'm attracted to a guy, it doesn't take me very long. Like, I don't get attracted to guys very often. Maybe once a year, right? You know me. I take space, and I let my vagina choose. But I take space between guys. So, because of that, when I meet somebody I'm attracted to, it's like if I want them, they end up in my bed. You know what I mean? So no offense, but the big issue I have with this guy is that he was smoking a cigarette. I just don't know if I could get past that. If he's willing to give up smoking, I'm willing to have another conversation with him. Well, not a conversation, that's ridiculous. I would date him. He could be leaving, who knows? I'm just excited that I met a guy and I wasn't repulsed. It felt like he was speaking my language, which is like what I'm looking for. Like, I want a guy who understands me and can break my codes. He told me his name like 2 or 3 times. I still can't remember. I think it's French. I told him to find me on Facebook, and he was like, is there more than one dandelion? And I was like, I don't know. And he goes, well, I know where you live. And I was like, yeah, you do. He gave me sage. He gave me ceremonial, he gave me like precious sage. That's like one of the most thoughtful gifts I've ever gotten. So if I figure out his name, which really isn't all too important, but if we have more conversations and we hit it off and he stops smoking, you know, I'd make out with him. I don't know though, I gotta stop making out with guys who live in this apartment complex because it just gets complicated. What am I gonna do? Oh, I wish you were here for the magic the other day, because I cleared that space out over there, and knocking on wood, because I don't want to have to do it again. But I will. I'm trying to save my wrath for the HPD. Which is building. Oh, that's going to be fun. This guy gave me sage. It's like he knows me. He gave me sage. How many guys do you know keep sage in their room? And he wants to give me sage essential oil. He said he just had to find it. So, he could be a fling. He could be nothing. He could be a clue. He could be foreshadowing for a real guy to come along. Who knows? I'm thinking about giving him the book Dandelion Wine, just so I can sear myself on his brain. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I miss you. I miss bike rides. I miss going to the Bulb. I wish you were here, because there are Bulb alternatives, but whatever. Oh, also, when I come back to California and then I move back to Hawaii, I'm moving to Big Island and I'm getting land and I'm growing. So you can be thinking about that, because I'm going to Big Island after California. But I can't go to California until all of this is resolved. I told them I will not plead out. Maximum is 30 days in jail, $1,000 fine. I will not plead. I want a trial. I will not plead out. I will not, and if they want $1,000 or if they want a penny, I will not give it to them. They can put me in debtor's prison. I will martyr myself for this. This makes me so angry. I would rather, I'm not even going to say it. They will not get one worthless penny from me. At all. And I was very clear with my public defender people. And if I have to get an attorney, I will get an attorney. I would rather pay an attorney $1,000 than pay the government $1,000. There is, hold on one second. I'm not paying the government $1,000. I don't care what they say. And they can put me in jail for 60 days. I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting this to the end. So, wow, my strength is coming back. If I shave my head again, watch out. That means all hell is about to break loose. Like, all hell. Hey, did you see deer running across the bridge? It was a magical day. It was just a magical day. I feel like Snow White. It's a magical day. Anyway, I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Hey, if you need a tarot reading, let me know, and I'll do some long distance stuff. Okay,